Good evening. My name is Odie Hawkins, and once again, we'd like to welcome you to another episode of Moments. When I say we, I'm saying Zola Salena-Hawkins. Will you join me here?
I certainly will.
And for those who've been tuning in to us from time to time, you'll know that what we're focusing on mainly is selling books that I've written.
Black Authors Matter.
Black Authors Matter. I like that. What that you got on?
This is regarding Tai Chi.
Okay.
Right, concept. Right.
Okay, we'll be coming around to that in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I'd like to have us understand that selling books is the main focus, the main thrust of what this is about. But we managed to go to other places at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
On this particular evening, we came up with the idea of not paying homage, but recognizing we've had extraordinary luck to have a man in our lives named Tom Tran, known to most people as Master Tom Tran, who is a Tai Chi master. We were, my memory is foggy. When did we meet him?
Back in, I think it was 2020. Mm-hmm.
25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
25 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can pick it up from there.
2020, wait a minute, no, 20, yeah, 2005.
2005.
2005, yeah.
Being health conscious and all that, I'm sipping some acai juice. What do you got? Tea?
I'm having water instead.
Water?
Yes.
Yeah, water.
I know, without even lemon in it, but just some, it's good, especially in the evenings, to have some water or first thing in the morning.
Okay, well, I like the acai,
Yes.
the berry juice from the Amazon any time of day.
Right, gives you some libation too, to enjoy also.
You call it libations.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Gift.
Oh, I see. I thought you were calling it something. Anyway, let's go back a few years. A friend of ours called us and said, hey, look, I know you guys are interested in martial arts and you're interested in healthy living and all that.
That was Jason.
Jason Williams. Jason Williams.
Who's married to Valerie.
Valerie Williams with a daughter named Camille.
Mm-hmm.
They're living in Bogalusa, Louisiana right now, but at the time they were living here in Long Beach. He says, we live on the second floor behind this Buddhist temple right here at 10th and Orange. And there's a man down in the courtyard who is doing a Tai Chi class. And they tell me it's free. So, are you going? I said, we have other things to do. Anyway, soon after, I think maybe 3 or 4 days later, let's check it out. We went.
Mm-hmm.
Master Tom Tran is the man who's drawing. This is a drawing of him. You won't be able to see his distinct features, but he makes me think always of an old world sage with his long gray beard. And at the time we met him.
Well, this one also, this is a rendition that Lisa Carpenter did. And it's in honoring him, as many of his students seek to honor and show him how much we appreciate.
That's truly the case. We started our class with him, and to bring it to some personal circumstances, at the time, Zola had a
very bad sciatica
hip, left leg.
My left leg. I've been injured in a car accident, and I think the car was eventually totaled, and it was really bad. And so with Tai Chi, some physical therapy from my hospital, Kaiser, thank you, and some acupuncture.
Okay, would you jump in a little bit?
Okay, but basically it was...
All of this took a period of time to happen.
But it was, thank goodness, I thank God for Master Tom.
Well, okay, we're already at that, so that's the end of the thing.
No.
She was having sciatica, and and I had a bad left hip. When they took an X-ray of it, and I saw it, I almost fainted because your hip has a ball in it. The ball, it looks like a jagged hole that the ball was floating around in, and every time I moved in certain kind of ways, I was listening to a crunch. So we were in pretty bad shape when you think about it.
It looked like something a dog had chewed on. Really, when I looked at it.
But we were, moving along, moving right along. We went over to the temple, and immediately Master Tom seemed to have taken a liking to Zola. He didn't have a chance to take a liking to me because the monks at the temple decided that I would make a better English teacher than a Tai Chi student. So they asked me to come up. They asked me. They picked me to come upstairs
to teach them conversational English.
Conversational English on the second floor, which gave me an excellent opportunity to look downstairs at Zola, learning from this man, Master Tom, Tai Chi, Yang 24, the Tao, the sword, the cane, and the fan.
And Tai Chi sword.
And Tai Chi sword. And I have to say I was a little bit envious because I'm looking down there and I was having a good time with the monks upstairs because they were a splendid group of human beings, I could tell them one day what would be the casual way to meet people, like, hello, how you doing? The following day they might show up with, hey, what's up? So, they were the Master Long group.
And Monk Tran.
Monk Tran. I wish, wherever you guys are in this world, my heart is out to you. Anyway, that was our introduction to Master Tom down in the courtyard. After a few months, the monk thing disintegrated because I think they went different places and something happened. But after a few months, I was able to join Zola and the rest of the people.
Yeah, they had to go back to Vietnam.
Vietnam. Incidentally, did we mention these were Vietnam? This was a Vietnam Buddhist temple, not Chinese. It was a Buddhist temple.
Yeah, Vietnamese.
Zola and 12 other people? About 12. Really nice small group.
It was Christine, and that was there was Dr. Daniel Hoover before he was Dr. Daniel.
Yeah, okay, he was at the intern level.
Right.
I don't even think he was in medical school at that point.
No, he was in acupuncture.
Okay.
I mean, not acupuncture, he was in chiropractic.
Chiropractic.
He was chiropractor, yeah.
So that was his beginning. There were several other people we knew over a period of years. James Butler.
Alfred Reeves. Okay, there's Christine. It was one of the people that helped me. And Shu was one of the people who helped me, who, when we went, we would do the form, the 24 form, and then Master Tom would instruct one of the older students to take me aside to give me one-on-one attention to learn the form.
Which was a really great thing because we all had a chance to go to have personal instruction.
Right. In fact, it was there at the temple that I learned the 10 form. I call it the 10 form because it's 10 moves, but it had a long Vietnamese or Chinese name that I can't.
You're not talking about the Qigong 10?
The Qigong 10.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where I learned it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, back then.
So there we were. We were with them continuously up until I believe Master Tom got sick. I think it was really like COVID came. Oh, right,
Okay, and we had to stop going as much. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay, but then he began seemed to be assaulted by health issues. His personal story is his own, but from what we know about it, he had been a part of the American forces in Vietnam. He was in the South Vietnamese army, and when the North conquered the South, they took revenge on him and all the other South Vietnamese who had cooperated with the Americans, who had been with the Americans. And so far as we know, he was imprisoned for a number of years in a cage, and he had both legs, both knees, I think, broken. He had his teeth knocked out by a rifle butt, as I understand it, and he was forced to serve time in what they used to call re-education camps, where food was scarce and the conditions were horrible. Somehow or other, he managed to make his way to America, but when you got to know him, after a while, you see he was a survivor. He was a survivor.
He's an extraordinary individual.
Yeah.
You know, our lives are truly blessed. And knowing his many phrases that endeared him to us, you know.
Okay, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here.
The words are important.
Words are important.
Okay, and he made us appreciate words in the English language like we never had appreciated before. I never thought anyone could use such a small vocabulary to talk about so many things at such a level. And before, let me interject real quick,
Yeah.
that while we're talking about Master Tom Tran, we must not forget his wife Dee and how much we appreciate her taking time and fixing the water and fixing the stuff so that we had.
We were having these classes right in front of a small apartment they had in the temple, on the temple grounds itself. They had a small apartment. They were a married couple in a celibate atmosphere, which was interesting. We had a period of time to do exercises and to learn the form and so forth and so on. But he always called breaks. And when he called breaks, B, his wife, would always have tea and chocolate-coated cookies.
Well, or even Vietnamese snacks for us to snack on. It was just, a woman helping her husband, being supportive.
They made us feel like their children in some ways.
Yes, very much so.
It was a mixed group of people. Interestingly enough, they only had, that I can think of, a small number of Vietnamese, and the rest of us were Westerners.
Right.
I found out because Master Tom was employed at the temple as something that could be called a security guard. When they had events, he was in charge of making parking and so forth and so on. We couldn't, it took me a while to figure out why it was that he was put in such a low position, because he was teaching a Tai Chi class, he was an expert teacher.
Great public relations move on his part.
Okay, but the Vietnamese in the temple, the hierarchy, didn't seem to give him very much respect.
Or appreciate
and I asked one day, what is it, why don't you have more Vietnamese in the class? And one of the monks, one of the nuns, she says, well, he killed people. And I remembered, of course, his story as a soldier. Soldiers kill people.
Yes, that's war. Okay, you don't pass out flowers.
That's okay. That's what happens there. Kill people. He was married, living on the grounds in this small apartment with his wife. This was a celibate, like I said, it was a celibate monastery. He ate meat, which was kind of a no-no for this vegetarian community. And all in all, he was sort of kind of a rogue outcast. And when you talk to the hierarchy, I'm thinking about people who were disparaging. When we have an event, when you have an event, what does Master Tom do? Well, you call him Master.
Yeah.
So, well, he's a master to me.
Right.
Well, when they have events, he parks the cars. Cleans the toilet. He cleans the toilets.
Right. And it's that amount of disrespect we as the students did not appreciate. Especially since it was our first encounter with Buddhist philosophy and Buddhist teachings. That we found it interesting that the people there in the temple did not give him the respect we felt do any individual.
I think what you're saying, put it another way, we gave him more respect than the people we assumed
Would understand.
would be respectful of him, but instead they just simply, I mean, we might have a class and somebody might walk straight through the ranks and ignore what he was doing.
And so he said that swords don't have eyes.
Have eyes.
So that, you know, his way of telling us to be careful that we didn't hurt anybody while they walked in the middle of us during the exercises.
So what happened over a period of time, over a period of years, I learned, speaking personally, I learned Yang 24. I learned that particular form. And I knew nothing about anything called Yang 24 before I went there. So over a period of time, I learned that. And Zola, like I said, learned those other martial arts.
And I was fortunate, I was also going to Lightning Tai Chi with Master Singh, Margaret and Doug, Lee and
Cerritos,
in Cerritos. And through them I ended up competing in a Chinese competition, and I won second place with the Dao. And the lady asked me how did I know the form, and I explained I had a good teacher. So again, thank you, Master Tom.
Well, I have to add to that, while she was performing, I had members of the audience who were around me were Chinese mainly. They were, you know, filming their loved ones and so forth. And of course, Zola was attached to me. Oh, that's your wife. I said, yes, my wife. She won second place and was unable to immediately receive her prize because her name was announced in Mandarin, and she didn't know she had won second. I looked around at the people around me and says, you know, what do you think? They said, you know, they said, the audience, she won first. So why didn't they give her first prize? And no one wanted to admit that the Chinese, as well as other people on the earth, can be as biased and prejudiced as any other people. So they explained in a very diplomatic way, well, you know, come on, she's you know, she's not Chinese. So they gave her second place. What, you know, okay, we took it and went along. This is in Pasadena. From that point on, I don't want to make a long, drawn-out story of it, but we continued to practice Tai Chi up till today.
Well, and also before there you're skipping ahead because Master Tom Tran was our foundation, when we had the opportunity to become certified Tai Chi instructors through SOMA, School of Healing Martial Arts, with Dr. Danny Hoover and Dr. Lin, Jonathan Lin, for the first time that we got certified. Yeah, and that was a remarkable experience. And the program is still continuing, but in a way, the foundations come from Master Tom Tran, for those of us who knew him and wanted to expand our knowledge and honor, you know, our experience, honor him, and thankful to him for providing that experience.
I couldn't imagine. He's such a unique person, such a unique personality. I couldn't imagine having studied with anybody else and come away with the sense of confidence that he instilled in you, because you know that once you have been taught by Master Tom, and he could say, okay, good, then you had received the equivalent of an S.
Yes, if he said okay, that you're just so grateful.
He didn't pass out gratuitous compliments and so forth and so on. But he was forever giving. For example, this drum. I play conga, and I looked up one day and he said, "Oh, for you." Okay. Yeah. He gave me his drum. At this point in time, he has suffered health issues, and for some reason, he's giving me beautiful clothes. The only thing that needs to be altered are the legs.
Right.
And everybody who sees me with these things on says, you know, wow, where'd you get that from? You know,
Right.
I don't know. He astounds me when we meet him, and you have a question about some small thing, despite the fact he's not as mobile as he once was. He's able to stand and show you.
He still has it. He can still show you. He's got the smoothness is still there. And when you talk about clothes, we went on a field trip, and I went.
You went to Chinatown.
Went to Chinatown, and we also went to Little Vietnam, and I saw a Vietnamese dress that I wanted, and he was nearby, so when he heard how much the man was going to charge me, he interjected himself, and next thing I knew, the price was reduced considerably, and I appreciate that. And also, he provided weapons if he saw that we were truly interested in doing something. Sometimes he would give us a weapon.
All the time.
Okay.
All the time.
And in fact, I still have the fan that he gave me over 20-some years ago. And
I got a cane, a hand-carved cane. So we could go on and on about Master Tom. We're at this time in his life, and we felt compelled to sit here for just a moment or two, just a moment.
To let him know that we love you, we appreciate you, and appreciate everything you've always done for all of us. And your patience, though you've not always been patient. You're much more patient now than you ever were when you were training myself. But that's the case, I guess, it comes with age. And
well, what you can say now when someone says, "Oh, what are you doing?" Mind your own business. I was taught by Master Tom.
Exactly.
So the sense of confidence, you know, is when people talk about doing Tai Chi, the 24, young 24, and you're doing something that you were taught by him, nobody can shake that. They can't say to you, well, what are you doing? I'm doing the way it was taught by Master Tom.
Right.
I'm not doing with key eyes. I'm doing what Master Tom should. With the what is it? With the glaring eyes. I'm doing a very peaceful punch, which is a breathing exercise, and I don't feel compelled to imitate something else.
Right. Also with Repulse Monkey, that we elders, as we get older, going all the way back like that, a little bit on the rough on the shoulders, on the rotor cuff. So we like to go halfway, which, you know, if your arm is all the way back there, we think if it was a fighting situation, you know, if it's meditation, that's one thing, but if it was a fighting situation and I'm all extended like that, I'm vulnerable. But so he's so smooth when he would do Repulse Monkey. And say,
You've been doing it well sitting down.
Yeah. So he would say, kill people.
Kill the people.
Kill the people. Okay. and so, as needless to say, he has embedded himself in our hearts and our minds and our souls. And we so thank.
We could go on, but this has been the moment that we wanted to offer you, Master Tom Tran.
Yes.
This has been a moment for us these years, because they encompass themselves, they compress themselves to the point that I think sometimes we just met you yesterday.
Yeah.
But it have been 20 years, and you gave us 20 years of Tai Chi.
Yes.
And we will make every effort we can to perpetuate it. At this point in time, we're looking at working classes with young people at the Watchtower Art Center who are not taking it seriously now, but we know that they will one day.
Right, and we have some other individuals that we're training privately. And so we're trying to do it as you would do it.
That's the best way I could. I think we'll end on that note.
Okay, I do want to say Odie's website is www.odiehawkins.com. He has a book on ancestral, called Ancestral Meridians, that talks about acupuncture. But he also has some books like Little Sweets that has Master Tom Tran.
Yes, that's
Master
right.
Tom,
He's in it.
Master Tom is written in that book, a fictitious book.
I embedded him because I wanted to.
Okay, who's teaching women of the night
Yes.
how to do Tai Chi.
Also of the day.
And of the day.
Women of the day and night.
All right, with that, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed this moment, and other students that have been blessed with your teachings, with your friendship. You are appreciated. Hope you know that. With that, until next time.